Alright, so what we're doing today, guys, is we're going to be changing out the seals. Hopefully we're going to be changing out the seals in this tie rod cylinder right here that operates the ramp for this lowboy trailer. As you can see, this wiper seal and everything up here is all busted up and it's leaking everywhere. I got a generic kit for it that I hope is going to work. I called the manufacturer of these trailers and they told me that it's a Chinese made cylinder and they have no idea who the manufacturer was, but they could definitely get me another piece of junk if I would like for like 500 bucks. But I chose to try to see if a $30 seal kit would get me, you know, see if it was pretty standard, if it would fix this thing. If not, then I'm going to buy another cylinder, but it's not going to be another piece of junk from these people. I'm going to get something American that I can get a seal kit for. So first thing I'm going to do is take it off and get it up here closer to the truck, because I couldn't really get back here to where the cylinder's at. And I'm going to get it up there closer and I'm going to bust it apart. So here we go. Alright, so I guess I should fill you guys in, since I had to do a little bit of YouTube research and internet research to find out what kind of seal kit I actually was going to need, if the seal kit's even going to work. But while it's draining down here, I'm just going to tell you how I arrived at what seal kit to get. So these tie rod cylinders, basically they're all pretty well standard, and you measure from the center to center of your tie rods and that'll tell you what the size bore is. And this one's landing at 2.5 inches, so it's a 2.5 inch bore. And then I didn't mic this, I just pretty well eyeballed it with my tape measure, and it's coming out at 1.25 inch rod. So, and then the stroke doesn't matter, but for the seal kit, but just so you know, this is coming out about a 22.25, and you minus 2 inches off of what you're getting in between gland to gland, which is these two things on either end. And you stretch 2 inches, so this is a 2.5 with an 1.25 inch rod, 20 inch with a 20 inch stroke. So it would be a 2.5 by 20 with an 1.25 inch rod, and that would be the size that I went off of to hopefully match the seal kit, and we will find out if it works momentarily. Check. I'm trying to catch all that. Alright, and with the piston, with the rod and the piston pushed all the way down, now all of our oil should be pretty well drained out of it, other than maybe what it's got on top. But there shouldn't be anything on top, because this is a one-way cylinder. Yeah, a little bit of residual in there, but nothing bad. So pretty much it's drained now. I can drop this other pin out and I can carry this cylinder around over here where I can work on it. What you want me to say? seal right there is just falling apart. Alright, so that's the seal. I didn't have any brake cleaner on the truck, so I just got some starter fluid and use it in place. I don't do a lot of this hydraulic work, so I don't necessarily have everything I need most of the time, but I got some starter fluid. That'll help me blast this stuff off a little bit. Knock this other gland off the barrel. So the gland seals look to be the same. This seal here, and that seal there, and this and this, and these two. So that goes for the gland seals on either end. So I think that looks right. Then these seals here, assuming that would have to be that. It didn't come with none of these other seals. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if this is gonna work. No, I don't think this one's gonna work. Alright, so my cheap fix to fix this thing turned out not to work out. The seal kit ain't gonna, it's completely different. So it's not gonna work. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna order the cylinder that the seal kit does go to, American made cylinder that I can get from Agri Supply. So I'm just going to order one of those cylinders. They're cheaper and they're probably higher quality than this. It's sad that the manufacturer put this piece of junk on here, but they did. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to get another cylinder because there's no way for me to get a seal kit for this one. So shot in the dark, didn't work out, but we'll come back when we get the new cylinder in. Alright, so where we last left you with the lowboy cylinder project was we tried a seal kit that didn't work. So I ordered another cylinder with the same dimensions as this one, but it's an American made cylinder that I can get parts for. So I'm going to unbox it now, and I got to switch out these fittings. Here's a I forget what you call it, but it's just like it's a air release fitting or whatever to because it only has one hose, so it's just got this breather. I think that's what they call it, a breather fitting to allow it to breathe on one side. So I got to take that out. I got to take this out, and okay, yeah, that's both fittings right there. So I got to take this fitting all the way out right there, and then put that breather in. Hopefully I have all the right bushings and everything. If I don't, I can go ahead and get them before I take it down there to put it back on the trailer. So I'm gonna get all that figured out first. So just take the Allen wrench, pop that out, pop that one out, and put these two fittings in there.
didn't fit?
Nope.
Oh no.
Maybe I can just put this little breather, maybe the little breather will fit. That don't fit. Here we get another piece, another pair of pliers. Check. Ain't gonna fit either. Guess we're gonna have to take it to the parts store, see if we can find a fitting to go in there so we can get this hooked up.
Daggone. Oh, that'll work fine. Alright, so we're going to put some pipe dope on these fittings because the old fittings in the other cylinder had they had a boss type fitting and they had a O-ring, but these, since they're MPT fittings, I need to put some pipe dope on them, and you need to use liquid pipe dope for these hydraulic cylinders, not Teflon. So I'm going to use basically a liquid Teflon. Take this back out. It probably doesn't really matter on this breather, but I'm gonna pipe dope it anyway. so that should be that. On this fitting here, this one's just got a it's got a bevel fitting up in here. This surface here fits up against in there, so you don't have to pipe dope this side because these two surfaces seal each other. Alrighty. Now we can go back and put it on. Alright, so we're back here at the trailer and we're gonna pop this sucker on and see if we can get it hooked up and try to test it out, make sure we got no leaks. So here we go. I think I need to turn this around because it looks like that clevis right there, this bolt, looks like it'll hit on this if I don't move it. So, like this. Alright. Now, hook the hose up. Let me get something to hold that right.